Hey, what's going on, dippity doers? So, I got off work at a decent time today, only to realize that I accidentally pilfered the keys from my last stop, and I took them home with me. I'm assuming that the store manager probably wants his keys back, and there's a lot of them out here. So I called them and told them that I'm sorry and I'm going to bring their keys to them. So yay! And I'm going to take you with me. My plan after work today, well, I got 2 hats in here. I do not need 2 hats. My plan after work today was to go grocery shopping. So I think I'm still going to do that, which is why I'm taking the Ultra. Plus it's been, I know it's hard to tell because I've got a decent amount of videos that are already uploaded and ready to release. So to you guys, this will probably come out one day after the last video came out, but for me it's been 10 days since it's been nice enough to go for a ride around here. It's just been raining and shitty. In fact, let's see, so today is May 2nd. Yesterday, May 1st, it was frickin' raining out all day, and all of a sudden it just started snowing. It was like 37 degrees outside and snowing, and it was messed up. Oh yeah, hey, look at that. So both my light bulbs are working for the time being. I didn't replace it. Apparently it's just got a loose connection somewhere. So the good news is I'm in no rush to go out and buy a LED set, which is good because I don't really want to spend the money on it right now, and I really haven't decided which one to get. But it still sucks because somewhere in there is a loose connection. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they'll just go over a bump or hit a pothole and it'll come on or turn off. So somewhere in there's a loose connection, which sucks because it's not my fault. They worked fine after I put them in last fall. But I know they had the fairing off this winter when they were doing the maintenance on it, because they basically rebuilt the whole front end. New fort springs and fluids, and then they installed these hand grips, which was all internally wired, so to take all that shit off. So anyway, somewhere there's a loose connection. I'm hoping it's just the bulb itself. Fucking pain in my arse. Last weekend I took Friday off. Me and my buddy Scott and some of his friends from Wisconsin and Illinois met us. Oh boy, that guy's busy. I saw him. He had somebody else pulled over when I was on my way home today. Yeah, about 6 or 7 of us guys got together for an all-guys weekend, which was pretty cool. I hadn't done that in a long time. And most of these guys were older than me. I was the youngest by 10 years for sure. Not that that matters, because everybody was cool. So yeah, we left Friday. Unfortunately, it was a cold, kind of, sort of rainy weekend. It just couldn't decide if it was going to rain. It just pretty much sprinkled for like 72 hours. But it didn't stop us. We rented a cabin out in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin, which was kind of cool. It had a hot tub, had a pretty kick-ass game room, or it was actually a separate building, game garage maybe. Saturday we went out and played a round of golf, which I hadn't done in 7 or 8 years since the last time I golfed. So all things considered, I didn't do too bad, but we just split up. We had 3-on-3 teams, and we just played best ball so that we could keep things moving, which made it more fun because everybody got to play off everybody else's good ball, and luckily I had a couple good drives out of pure luck, because much like my bowling, if I do good at golf or bowling, it's pure luck. Every time I think I got it down, like, oh yeah, should be nothing but strikes from here on out. Nope, never happens. Barely get a spare the whole rest of the game. I don't know why that is. I guess you just psych yourself out. I still don't think this thing's running in tip-top shape. I do think it had something to do with the gasoline that I was buying, but I'm probably gonna have to go on to, oh, is it Cobra's website? I think it's Cobra that makes the Power Commander, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, that's what this thing has, is the Power Commander. So I'm gonna have to go on there and grab at least 1 or 2 downloads and hope that one of them works better than what this is now. Who knows, maybe the download got canceled out somehow when I switched the batteries out. It shouldn't have, but I don't know, maybe it did. And at the same time, I still haven't checked the spark plugs. I'm gonna check the spark plugs, which the dealer should have done, but you know, how can you tell if you don't check them yourself? And then I am going to clean the air filter because it's starting to drip a little bit of oil, which these things tend to do. I don't know why. It's this whole frickin', it's something else that has to do with the whole EPA thing. They're forced to recycle the oil. That kind of, I don't know. It's somebody else can explain it better than I can. But oil gets into the air filter, and eventually it builds up to the point where it kind of drips a little bit, especially if you're making a sharp left-hand turn. Just kind of pours out of there. So for that reason, I usually try to clean my air filters about once every 1,500 miles or so. And it's been, well, at least once every 2,000 miles. And I think it's been about 2,500 actually. 55, actually, damn, it's been over 3,000 miles actually. Gotten a lot of riding in already this year. We were going so good, now all of a sudden that lane over there is going faster. Hooray for shitty traffic. So I can't help but notice that it seems like a lot of people are watching that review video that I did with the Harley Roadster. I'm glad that people are watching that because that is something I'd like to do more of, is test ride some vehicles, whether it's my friends' motorcycles or just demo rides from the dealer or whatever. I really enjoy getting to ride other bikes, and by no means am I, you know, professional moto journalist or anything like that. So it seemed like a couple people commented that wasn't the best review in the world. I probably could have gone a little more in depth, or I could have edited a lot more of the parts where I wasn't talking out of the video, which is fine. I mean, I appreciate your opinions or criticism or whatever, and but it's nothing that I don't know myself. I would like all of my videos to progressively get better over time. Someday I would like to actually incorporate another camera in here too, saving up for another GoPro so I can have one mounted right here. You can see where I've got the mount for it. That way I can get a couple different angles in there. But all in due time, fellas, all in due time. For now, I gotta work with what I got. And I learned a lot by editing those 2 review videos that I did on the Roadster and Street Ride. I don't know why I have a hard time remembering that all the time. I've learned a lot just through editing the videos that I did with the Street Rod and the Roadster. So rest assured that future videos that I do, that I claim to be review videos of whatever bike I happen to be riding, well, there should be a little better. I'll try to focus on actually critiquing the motorcycle. The best thing I can do really is just compare and contrast it to what I'm used to and what I've ridden in the past. So that's good to get a couple more bikes under my belt and have those to compare in the future. Get your ass moving, mofo. Ought to be interesting. I know where I is. I am literally going in the reverse route. Fuck was that? I don't think I made that noise. Here we go. This is the bridge that collapsed, by the way. What was that, like, gosh, that must have been like 12 years ago now. Just collapsed like in the middle of rush hour with a bunch of freaking traffic on it. Yeah, so they built it and they put these weird squigglies on there, and I don't know, there's lights on it. It was kind of cool. This is one of 2 bridges in Minneapolis that was lit up all purple for the anniversary of Prince's death. That was kind of neat, I guess. Wake up, no more napping, because we're almost there. Now, the question is, yep, I think I'll just go right here. We're gonna be here for 2 seconds. Oh, little Sandy. All right, well, hey, thanks for riding with me. I'll probably end this video here. I don't know that I have much else to say, but if I do, I guess you'll hear about it. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll dippity do it another time. Peace.